Welcome back to the Elias Makos Show. Big issues in Park X with the trash. Garbage harming the reputation of Park X. Montreal City Councilor Mary Deros says that garbage is piling up in that part of town. The problem's so bad, nearly 2,000 people filed complaints last year. Deros says the neighborhood is in disarray and is out with a plan to tackle the trash. Mary Deros is on the line. Hi, Mary.
Good morning. Thank you for having me on the air.
It is great to talk to you here, Mary. So, listen, let's start off with the garbage. I have other issues to talk to you about, but we'll start off with the garbage here. What's the issue in Park X? When we say it's bad, just how bad is it?
Well, 2 out of 3 calls that I receive are about garbage. Citizens fed up, telling on their neighbors that they have their garbage just thrown over on their front lawns, taking the garbage out every day. We have rules and regulations. They're not being observed. And unfortunately, the inspectors, we don't have enough inspectors. So far, we've done 2 blitzes, but that means removing all the inspectors from the borough, bringing them into Park X just on this issue alone. And we still haven't been able to take care of the situation. We are late in the season, okay? The borough is very late in the season. When I see statistics that in the Plateau Montreal, they have 11,000 hours of brigades on cleanliness per year compared to only 1,750 hours for our borough alone, Villeray-Saint-Michel-Parc-Extension. Even though our territory is twice as large as the Plateau, there's got to be something wrong.
So Mary,
is very densely populated. We need to have more attention towards this issue.
Mm-hmm. So Mary, what do you think's behind that? Because I'm looking at the Borough Council for Villeray-Saint-Michel-Parc-Extension, right? The Borough Mayor's from Montreal. There are 2 other councillors from Montreal, and you've got a colleague from Ensemble, so it's a 3-2 scenario there.
Exactly.
But is it because Park X is being represented by Ensemble? Do you think that's why the disparity is happening?
This is in the whole borough. It's not just Park X.
Okay.
It's in Saint-Michel. I haven't heard the complaints coming in from Villeray or from François Perrault, but I would say that we need more attention. Right now in the borough, we have a situation in Park X. With the density of the population we have here, we do not have enough essential services. We need more means. We need the garbage cans that close. The public garbage cans that are out there should be closed so that the animals don't get to them. We need people to respect, so you need more people out there to go and inform people. The citizens have to be informed because this is both a city responsibility, but it's also a citizen's responsibility.
So, Mary, I mean,
and if
you've been in this.
People are not aware. Well, every time, yes, I've been around for 25 years, but I must say that there's also already a wave. There's always a wave of people leaving and new immigrants coming in.
But what's changed? What's changed? Like you've lived in the neighborhood for 50 years.
I'm still there.
And you're still there. So what has changed? Because that is like Park Extension has always been a part of town where it's transitory almost. New immigrants arrive, then they move to other places and that kind of stuff. And it's the circle of life in Montreal
from the beginning.
Yeah.
Once they're aware, they understand their civic responsibilities, then they move out to other areas. And then we have a new wave of immigrants coming in. They have to be constantly made aware of how to deal with their garbage, how to deal with their recyclables.
But is that the difference now? Because that's always been the case, right? So why is it worse now?
Maybe services have been cut. Mm-hmm. Services have been cut. We don't have enough inspectors out there. We don't have enough. Look, when we were saying that the public garbage cans were overflowing because citizens were bringing their garbage from home and stuffing them in the public garbage cans, the answer of the services was, well, we're going to remove them. Uh-huh. You can't remove them because then people, when they're walking, when they're sitting waiting for the bus, they have nowhere to throw away their cup, nowhere to throw their fruits, their banana peels and so on, so they throw them under the bench. Then that's double responsibilities of the city to go pick them up and wash the sidewalks. So
Mary, there's a report. There's a report this week, Mary, that the city is looking at reducing garbage collection. That is getting too expensive, and that actually their thought isn't more collection, it's less collection. What happens in a borough like Park X if Projet Montreal goes through with reducing garbage collection further?
Well, let's take care of the garbage situation first before you reduce it, because otherwise it's going to be totally out of control. We're going to be living in filth. The security of our citizens, the security of our families is important. And when I get citizens calling me saying, Mary, we have rats in our backyard scurrying around, not one, not two, I get the videos. And the videos are like 5, 6 rats running around. Those grandparents are saying, Mary, I can't let my grandchildren play out in the back. A friend of mine coming out of her house on Champagneur was bitten by a rat.
What?
She was bitten by a rat. She had to go and get a tetanus shot at the hospital.
How did she approach the rat?
She came out of her house, and the rat just scurried by and bit her because she was in the rat's way.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay? So when that happens, and this is during the daytime, when you see the rats running around, and it's not all over. It's not all over. Mm-hmm. It's in certain areas that need to have more attention, that need the inspectors to go and responsibilize the owner, saying, you are responsible. Inform your tenants to be more civic-minded. They cannot just throw the garbage out any which way.
Well, listen, you've got the numbers that you told us before about the disparity between what they're doing in Plateau versus what they're doing in Park X. That is probably the best argument you have right now, that the city's not doing their job there. Before I let you go,
security. It's the security for the families and the young people.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Green lanes, yet you got rats running around in the lanes. How are you going to encourage people to go and use and enjoy their green lane when you've got the rats around?
Mary, before I let you go, I need to talk about this. Your colleagues in Outremont, okay?
Yes.
Your colleagues in Outremont. So Outremont is now an Ensemble Montreal borough, right? That's got the mayors from Ensemble Montreal, the councilors. You have the pole position in Outremont. And your colleagues in Outremont have sent out a flyer to citizens telling them, hey, don't have as many babies. And to me, it's stupid, it's shocking, it's the absolute wrong message to send to a society. And you guys always like to say, when I say you guys, I mean Ensemble Montreal, you love to say, hey, you're the common sense party. This shows no common sense. Why are your colleagues doing
Elias, that? If I can correct this misconception.
Yeah.
It was not the mayor who sent out the flyer. This was a flyer that was prepared by the civil servants regarding the Plan d'Urgence Climatique. And somebody decided to put that in. As soon as my colleague found out, he stopped it with Post Canada Post, and at the same time, he put out a message on his social media for the borough saying that this was never their intention, this is an error, and he's inviting people to go to their public consultation that will take place on May 28 at the Centre Communautaire Intergeneration Community Center between 1 and 4. So, I mean, this was done without his knowledge. As soon as he found out, you have to understand that sometimes we have employees who are great writing all kinds of documents, and it was sent out without his knowledge.
Okay, so I just want to say one thing, Mary. If Ensemble Montreal comes on this program and they blast Mayor Valerie Plante for the stickers for parking, and Valerie Plante says, well, you know what, we weren't aware that these stickers were going to be put on the parking spots, and you guys come on and say that's not good enough, she should have been aware, well, then I can use that same argument against the mayor of Outremont. That's not good enough. It was sent out. There needs to be oversight before you tell people not to have babies. I'm just saying.
I understand your point of view, but at the same time, it does happen that sometimes our employees get overexcited about their documents and they're sent out without having been seen by everybody.
Should we have more babies or fewer babies, Mary? Your take.
It's a personal choice. I'm in Park X. I have families. I have couples who have no children. I have couples who have 2 children. I have couples who have 6 children. They're all welcome. we're all Montreal citizens.
Mary?
And nobody should tell us how many to have. It is a personal choice how many children we should have.
Thanks, Mary, for coming on. We'll keep in touch.
Having me.
Mary Deros is a city councilor in Park X.